each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. This is taken in at the 13. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. That's brought in by Miller. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now. Now it's Lance. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Olave with the catch. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Coming left is Miller. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Again, it's Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 43. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Kyler starting off with a throw. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Murray on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Works the sideline inside the 35. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Murray here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler, gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hip, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Looking to throw, Lance. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Let's go. Back to throw, it's Lance. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That's caught. Keenan Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. The give now to Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll motion a tight end left. Play action now, Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 13. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the air, 3rd and long. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They've got a man in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there's never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Biggest. Oh, I shift. Deuce. Two.
Benson now from the gun. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Benson once more. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Go on, Eric. 1-1, hut.
He tries to sneak it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. This is complete to Olave. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Cardinals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
1-1, hut.
They send a man in motion.
2-2.
Murray from the pistol. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd and 4. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air, Lance. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
Go on, Eric.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hold on, Eric. Hey, easy, quick. 1-1, hut.
1st and 10, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got him. That's McBride. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught, touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
2-2.
Now Murray on the play fake. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This reeled in by Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the air, Murray. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
gets this one to Harrison. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
1-1. Hot. 2-2.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
1-1. 1-1.
He's got it on the bootleg. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Arizona. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback's stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lance. Throw left side, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. D'Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Miller. Juke the defender. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lance now. Pass caught by DeRicardo. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They bring Olave in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
What? Hey.
It's Benson on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. We'll give left side to Benson. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. He breaks the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. An 8-yard pickup on the play. They at least headed the right way, but it's 3rd and 13.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Hand off here for Miller. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Check that. 3. Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd down from the gun. He's on the move. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Lance. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
What? 2, what?
Benson on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Murray here on first down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This pass caught by Allen. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here.
That's one.
Murray on third down. And he's complete. McBride on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They'll run. It's Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Murray setting up to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that back is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now it's Lance. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Looking to throw, Lance. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air, Lance. Chased out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. Touchdown, New Orleans! Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
He's on the move. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off.